Oh, but this 1200 point pip move, bro, you can tell that's like bullish
You were
engulfing.
kind of right though yesterday. It did come. Look how close it got to 33,000. I did not expect that though. Not at all. Not at all.
I was like, whoa, what the fuck? Big ass moves.
Not real shit. Hopefully we get that shit
All
again.
right.
If we don't, I'm gonna be sick. Now let's get some moves. Trying to take another good trade. Only looking for buys, so it'll keep me out of the bullshit trades. Hold on, let me just make sure I get the links all out and we good. Alright, get that out. Alright, that's there, that's there, that's there. My MetaTrader on over here. Oh yeah, we were rejecting 34,000 right now. We'll see what happens. Let me see. Get the live up. Alright, we good. Alright, so what's going on, everybody? We about to get right on into it. Let me fix this cam. I feel like this is always like never centered. I'm right here. A little bit more. Like if you notice, I got like the circular cam now. It's a little different. Something new.
Yeah, definitely better.
Damn, I shouldn't have wore a white shirt. Too much brightness. Too much brightness. Hold on. I'm gonna put a hoodie on because I look like fucking Michael Jackson.
Go get a yeah, change that shirt, bro. It's all light.
Got me out here looking like Michael Jackson. God damn. My like, cause mind you, like all my charts are white. So I have my TradingView chart, my MetaTrader chart, then I have the live stream. So I see the chart for a third time, and then I see the chart for a fourth time on OBS. And then I had a white shirt. There we go. Look at the contrast. A little bit better. Slightly. But honestly, what potentially just looking at where we are right now, I would be more than likely just looking for a run of the low sell side liquidity to potentially run to 33,800 to see if we can get a move from there. But we'll see. Let's do our little markup and everything. But first things first, I'm gonna start off on the daily time frame. So pay attention to here. Let me go to this chart. This is the same markup we had, but pay attention to how it cleared all these lows and then closed above everything. Closed above 34,000, closed above this, and now we're just having this pullback. So if we pull our fib from this low to the high of yesterday, you can see we're having a 38.20% rejection. So then that leads me to believe why I am bullish based off the higher time frame. So what I'm going to do, mark up the 12 a.m. open. This is right here. We traded below it over here, so we have that willingness. I'm going to mark up the previous day's highs. Previous day's high is very close. That's going to be a very good target. Very good target right here. Then we have the previous day's low all the way down here, which I more than likely don't want to see get traded to or anywhere near it. Next thing, I'm going to get the Asian session range. This is not accurate. I don't know why it changes it. What the hell? It's like weird. Like it's good yesterday, not good today. Let me make sure that's good. All right, but all right, now we got the Asian session range. Make that right there. Got this low. So we still got to clear potentially this Asian session low. That could be something we potentially look to clear also. So that's something I'm going to be keeping in mind before I look to take a bullish buy trade. We will be, when we come below, we will be below the 12M open too, which is a good sign. Let's get our big figure levels. So we got 34, 33,800, 34,200, which is right here. So we're kind of trading in between these ranges. We got 34,400, which we did get a lot of reaction before, so I will put that one there. And then we got 34,800 up here. So we got these 34,400. Then we have 33,800. And then down here we have 33,200, but I don't want to see that trade into, honestly. But now let's see what other potential reasons we have to see price come lower. Let's pull our fib from yesterday's low to the high. We are currently rejecting the 38.20%, but let's get our normal fib levels. We would also potentially come down here. So if we go to maybe the 30-minute, the 1 hour, 4 hour, we'll see if we got any order blocks in here. We are bullish too, and if we come down, we could potentially look to fill in this fair value gap that we have from here. Look to potentially fill that in. I'm going to make this blue just so I could know what it is. I'm going to make that line blue because this will be filling in the fair value gap that we have on the higher time frames. And then once we fill that in, we'll tap into 33,800, and from there we'll be looking to potentially have that retracement. But even you can see right now the 4 hour is rejecting this area right here, so there is a chance we could end up just flying without having that pullback. So that is something I will keep in mind. I'm trying to see if there's any order blocks within the area that we could potentially trade off of. 30 minutes about to engulf. Interesting. Did it clear this liquidity? Yeah, it did clear that liquidity. So we'll see what happens, honestly. If we start to push from here, we know the direction. So that's the main part, where the hardest part, the directional bias, is already done. We know where we want to see price go. Now it's all about just getting a good high probability entry. And I think 33,800 will be a good area. We just got to be patient. I am keeping in mind that we did make this high up here. So this is currently the high of the day as of right now. But it was made during pre-New York session. So there is a chance that it could be the high of the day. But in my opinion, I would want to see this get ran through. I want to see this get ran through. That's just me though. So yeah, this is really it. Let's check out NAS 100. See what NAS is looking like. Looking like something similar. Let's do the same exact thing we did. Get the 12 AM open. Right here. Oh, this is way cleaner. Clear these lows. Let's see, go to a different time frame. Tapping into this 30-minute order block on NAS. Ooh, NAS is looking clean already. US 30, not so much. It's still looking clean on US 30, but not this clean. Let's get the Asian session range. Yeah, like this Asian session range. How does my indicator work on one chart only? How do that work? How does that work? Got the Asian session range. Now let's mark up the previous day's highs and previous day's low. So we got the previous day's high right up here. Then we got the previous day's low all the way down here. More than likely, same thing as US 30. I want to see it run the previous day's high and look at where price is currently rejecting. If we pull our fib from yesterday's low to the high, currently like almost, I don't know, kind of went through the 38.20%. It looks like it tried to get to 14,000. I think 14,000 will be a good area to get a push from if it doesn't push from where it's at currently. But it's currently within 14,200 in that area right there. 14,400 over here I would definitely use for price target 2 because it's right at these Asian session highs and this swing high over here. And then 14,500 will be a final target for NAS for the day. Even though it could potentially go even farther, you always want to have targets to get you out beforehand. That makes sense. So we're mixing big figure levels with liquidity. Also, we're mixing with other confluences that we have based off of everything else. So yeah, this is very similar to US 30. We're going to see which one gives us a better trade opportunity first because they both are showing the same willingness. It's just a matter of waiting and letting price show us what it wants to do. But like I said, I'm going to be bullish. So we're just going to wait, see what happens. We got 1 minute and it's 9 o'clock. So we'll see what we can do. But nah, we're going to see. Let's get a good trade. I'm down 2.1% for the week. A little bit. I could have been worse. Shit, I seen 3% drawdown yesterday with all them over leveraged trades that it put me in. So
you entered 3 fucking trades at the same time.
Bad vibes. Bad vibes.
That was that FTMO bullshit that happened to me in the demo account before taking the challenge. I had hit the buy button 3 times because it didn't like make like a vibration noise, like a vibrating.
And it didn't pop up, and then because it's like frozen, so then when it unfreezes, it puts you in all the bitches. I'm sitting here like, bro, at least like when we did it, we weren't like in crazy drawdown. I was able to get out most of them. So out of the 3 positions, I only took a 1% L on one of them because I got into 3 when I meant to get in 1. So I broke even on 2. But then I took that L, but that led me to ended up taking another trade because it fucked my meds up when I only should have took 2 trades. So hey, but you live and learn.
Hey man, people are gonna appreciate this.
Like, sir, I'm
Experience.
just showing them what it's like. Just showing them what it's like, you know.
Uh,
Even if I fail it, it's just gonna prove to them that this shit ain't easy. Even people that have a system, because can still fail. Because at the end of the day, it's all depends on you. If you have a system that works, the only reason you're failing is because of you. That's really what it comes down to.
the same shit to my parents. I mean, my dad and my brother yesterday. And man, I told them the best investment is me, man. Like the business is making money, putting in a savings account, making 4 to 6K a month. Bro, we need to put 600 into each month, like towards escaping the rat race too.
True.
Making it work. Five
I
hundred
feel
bucks,
you.
bro, like 10% in a month on a 10K account. It makes back all those losses, bro. That's an investment.
Nah, real shit. It's just all comes with the skill set. If you have the skill set, you good. Let me get the 50% of this also. Why not? Yeah, they're both very similar right now. A little bit different, but they both have that willingness to potentially go a little bit higher. I'm gonna give it room still to drop lower because, like I said, 33,800 and 14,000 would be ideally where I would be wanting to see these prices react because you can see how similar they're moving right now. And I'm gonna even pull the fib from this high to this low just to see if we can potentially get that retracement. Like you see, we're rejecting a 38.20% almost to the pip, so we'll see what happens. Let's get all these markups. Make everything nice and clean. I like to be able to understand everything that's going on at all times. And as of right now, we aren't below the 12 a.m. open either. So once we get below it, that's going to be a great buying area. Especially because due to the daily time frame, the lower we're able to buy, the better. Because we'll be buying as close as possible to 34,000. All of that. And we'll be buying below all this area. And we'll be buying basically below the open, anticipating that it's going to be bullish on throughout the day because yesterday was a bullish day, so we're anticipating today also to be a bullish day. So we're either going to map out a possible London continuation, but London session didn't make the low of the day. As you can see, the low of the day ended up getting taken out right here at 8 a.m. So we're just going to be anticipating price to potentially have this New York reversal because we made the low of the day now during New York session. So even if price takes off now, it'll still be a New York reversal because it did clear the London session lows. We'll see though.
Right? Gotta wait for a little pullback. Market opens 17 minutes. Just drawing out the risk to reward tool, kind of seeing the risk to reward ratios for a 75.5 or 50.
Yeah, we'll see what happens though. Only time will tell. Worst comes to worst, I just won't take a trade. I'm not looking for any shorts, nothing. Even if we just drop 1,000 pips, it is what it is.
Back tomorrow, catch another 1,000 point move. Be ready. All right.
Oh yeah, it's just a waiting game right now, but we'll see what happens. Patience is key. Patience is key. When I saw you use that as your gimbal, one thing I would recommend for the gimbal, don't try to swerve. Don't do too many loops, because then it's just hard for the person to view it.
I know, bro. I was just getting used to it, man. I'm
Nah, I
like,
feel you. I'm watching. I'm like going like this. Like, damn, he's still going. He's still going. Like, damn.
my nigga said, "Fuck."
That would be
Oh,
cool, like for like a intro and outro type of thing. Like do it like a fast, and then like do it, and then do it like on the way out. But the whole
okay.
time I'm like, damn.
Yeah.
I'm trying to stay
I'm
focused.
trying to focus.
Trying to stay focused on that shit.
Hey man, that's that thanks for that constructive criticism, man.
Of
Shit,
course.
but yeah, bro, it's a feature here. I'm gonna try to I turn it on, the side button, and you got it's all starting. I don't have the thing in it, but you got modes, and you can lock in. You can do like a vortex, and this will move. Like you can do portrait mode where I can get it in like this, and like do like some cool shit, man.
Yeah. How much you pay for the gimbal?
Oh, bro, I paid for the pro and it came with a bunch of shit which I wouldn't recommend. But normally it's like 400.
Damn. Yeah. All I use, I just got this because the tripod I use, like when I'm at the gym, I have this. But I don't know if you can really see it. It's right here. God damn, I think I got it stuck. Hold on.
Is it a tripod or is it a gimbal?
No, it's a Look, so I have this that goes on the actual tripod. It's like hard. Hold on, I know what to do. Let me take this background off. All right. So see, this will go onto the tripod, and and then it has the legs and everything. It has to stand that I can move it. That's what I use at the gym. I can have it portrait. So if I'm doing like a virtual sideways video for like YouTube, or I can have it like this for like this, and then what I do, there's a thing on the side that I can connect to this, and
Oh,
then
that's a good one. It's like an auto lock or like
I could just like tap it into this. And I could use the same thing that I would use it for on the tripod, but I could use it on here, and I just use this for like, just
it
like
looks like
the. It's just a little cheap jump, but it does the job. Ain't nothing crazy, you know what I mean?
is it like a snap lock where
Yeah,
it like locks into place? Hey, that's good, man. That's good shit.
cool, John. And I can use it for two different things, so I was just like, might as well, because I had this with something else. I had this as like well, like an even smaller thing. This didn't come with it. It's like two separate pieces, but they just happen to fit. So I was like, all right, that works.
Oh yeah, bro.
But we'll see, man. We will see. Oh, wrong chart. Let's just make sure I have these higher time frames on lock. Yeah, everything's pretty bullish. This looks like we're having that retracement. So if I pull it from here, go back to the lower time frames. I want to see where that is. I got too many fibs. God damn. Okay, I think that's kind of in a good spot. Is it? Yeah, right there. Kinda. Damn, what the fuck? This chart is having the two charts is like so weird. Like, gives me not enough room. I'm gonna have to move this over. That's what I'm going to do.
You do quarter panels of your screen, and then share screen half your monitor.
Nah, it's like weird. It's like weird because the way TradingView is, I can only move it. Like, I can't change this. Once I have it like this, there's only one. But I'll just probably go back and forth right now. Yeah, I drew it from the 4-hour low. And I guess it kind of better if it's set up. But then it doesn't really play in our favor. It kind of shows the willingness of price wanting to still push a little higher. But we'll see. Once we clear this liquidity to the downside, sell side liquidity, more than likely I'm seeing 33,800 inbound. But we'll see what happens. Anything happen, if the US30 doesn't give that potential trade opportunity, then I'm still going to be looking at NAS 100 because they both are very similar. One of them might potentially give us a move, even though one might not.
It's a patience game.
Uh-huh. Just remember, your challenge hasn't even started yet, so it starts when you take that first trade. So it starts when you start. So if you don't see a good trade, just don't take it. Better off waiting. What color? They got these new LED like things. I don't know. I think red. I think red. Yeah, I'll just keep it the two colors. Got like two LED panels. It's like it's not panels, but it's like a little light stand. But you can have it like sideways and stand it. And I have them Jones behind my monitor, but I could change them to two different colors because it's like two of them. So I just have the remote like rubber band together. Because the one LED light I have like on the wall, the strip, that shit's like not bright at all. It's like so. It's just like ass. That's all I gotta say. Ass.
Ain't good, man.
No, I just like having a good setup. I'll invest thousands into this shit before I put money into anything else. Like shit, the amount of money I spent on like mouse pads, keyboards, phone stands, iPad stands, microphones, monitors. I spent a lot of money on this shit, but this is the craft. This is where I'm at. This is where I like to be. This is the happy place.
Happy place, bro. It's that or Jordans and shit. This is an investment into your business, bro. People don't understand.
Fuck them
that.
Jordans, man. I got these.
Oh, bro, those are comfortable Tata shoes, bro. We call them Tata shoes out here in the West.
These sounds very comfortable. Good job. Keep my feet warm, comfortable. Well, don't got that much support, but hey, everything got its pros and cons.
Is it still cold? Is it still winter where you're at, man?
What, bro? It's freezing.
It got hot over here.
It's 35 degrees right now. But like 2 days ago at this time, it was like 12. So that tells you. It gives you a little bit of a insight.
Oh, it's not bad, bro. We're at 39, but the highs are going to be 75, so it's going to be a little warm in the evening.
Shit, I wish it was that warm. That's why I'm trying to go to Florida, man. Florida, man.
Might be that little dip, bro, at the 800 level because there's a lot. I don't know. To me, I see a doji.
Yeah, it's not really no momentum right now, so that's what I'm assuming. More than likely, if we continue this downtrend, it'll make people go short. They'll think it's long term, but we'll be getting the best entry if we get in here. And if we get in at 33,800 with at least a 50 pip stop loss, I think that would be our best choice for the long term trade because hopefully 50 points isn't that bad. Hopefully the range isn't too small. Kind
I'm
of.
realizing there's certain days where my stop loss is a little tight, but then certain days where my stop loss is big. I'm gonna write a little note that I need to look at my.
We'll probably have to get in on a lower time frame. Hopefully price doesn't like travel too far down because 50 points isn't even gonna be that wide. Still, look at that. It's like nothing.
Nothing, bro. We don't know where it's gonna be. We're just setting targets, bro. We over here having faith in the system.
We cap. That's all we got. That's all we got. Because if you really think about it, we're basically like anticipating I don't want to say predicting, but we have our analysis on what we expect to happen. So I anticipate, predict, and we're really just going off of that. We could be wrong, but we could be right at the same time. And when we are right, it's like, damn, we really just like predicted where the move is gonna go. But I'm just trying to get a winning trade under my belt because yesterday fucked up my mental after taking that L. I was just like, damn, had me fucked up. I didn't eat all day type shit. I was just like out of it. But it's cool. We back today. We're gonna make it better. Get a winning trade or no trade. We're going to make the best of these opportunities.
Yeah. There's a trader here in Phoenix I think started following you, but he's been trading for a while. He's homeless, bro. But
Yes.
Yeah, bro. But
Damn.
he got funded a 20K account, and then he's been living off of it in the streets. Like he doesn't have a car. He just lives in like park, but he has his backpack and his laptop, bro. And he's like, I told you guys, if I can do it, homeless, anybody can do it. And I'm like,
Nah, that's a fact.
That's a fucking
shit. Where he at, man? We about to team up. We about to get a crib.
He's actually out here, bro. He's your Travis Park, bro. He's out here. He said we should meet up, bro, because he's like, you could help me, kind of like. And I was like, man, I don't need help. I just need to keep staying in the market, bro. Like I got enough help already. Now it's nice. Now it's just rinse and repeat.
Yeah, it's just following the process, improving yourself, because the trading part isn't hard. Once you have a system you know works, it just comes down to your self-discipline just things with you over trading, over leveraging. It's all up to you at that point. Because I was listening to a podcast today, and it was a one guy. He was like, if you have a system that proven to work, the only reason you're failing is because of you. And I already knew that. Like, I know I'm not where I want to be because I don't always have the discipline. I don't always have the discipline to not take more than trades, to follow the system, to take specific trades. And this is like, there's a lot of things you need to know right before you take a trade that you don't always think of too. Because there's so much knowledge you have that, say like yesterday, you're like, oh, I should have did this. I should have did this before I entered the trade. Like, that's why today when I came on, I said, all right, let's check the daily time frame first. I never checked the daily time frame first, but I knew that if I would have checked the daily time frame yesterday, I would have had a better chance of understanding that we were more than likely going to run this liquidity, and I shouldn't have been looking for buys. But you live and learn.
What does the indicator of volume profile say? Why is there so many orders up at this range right here?
Let me see. From here.
Yeah,
I'll
like
see it
there's a
here.
lot of orders accumulating for flops or
Where'd it go? What the hell?
orders accumulating for that bullish push, liquidity graph or bullish push.
Here, let me do it from this slow. I don't know what it's doing. Rest in peace. The volume indicator is not working. I don't know what it's doing. Here, let me try the session one. I don't know. I really don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's not working. Trading View being a little sus, but it is what it is. Do you do one-on-ones? I don't do one-on-ones, but I have a mentorship. It's like group. So right now, if you see, if you hear Martin talking, usually I do it with a group of people. It's not just him, but he's just one of the ones that are consistent on a daily basis. But if you're interested, just look in the link in the description. I have a couple links to my YouTube channels, the videos I have, the free Telegram channel. And then from there, you could decide if you want to do the mentorship, but that's all up to you. Are you your volume indicator work? People, it's not just him, but... Oh, you were listening? I hear myself. What's going on, everybody, and welcome back to FBA Capital. That's you?
Dude, that might be me from like going through your channel.
Oh, I was confused. I was like, welcome back to FBA Capital. I'm like, that guy sounds familiar. That guy sounds familiar there.
I'll just give him like real quick.
Hopefully prices doesn't take off. That would kind of suck. Let's see, are we going to hold this order block and go higher? Or is price going to come down to the high probability 33,800? It looks like it's pushing right now, though. We'll see. Only time will tell. So I know the direction I want to go. This is more or less. I'm not trying to get in anywhere dumb. I know I'm looking for buys, but now it's just about getting in at a good entry. But we'll see what happens. See if we respect this level, and if we don't, I forget what level is this? 34,100. Yeah. Come on, get a little bit more of a drop. How wide is this? Damn. Yeah, 50 point. The range is really big to that. Really big. Like just with the small candle right here, this is 55 points. Yeah, and that's a fucking doji. Look at this. This candle down here is probably like 150. What the? This candle is about 148. Goddamn. It's a big ass range, man.
Oh.
See how this open is. Worst thing comes to worst, at the open, price will either. Let me get rid of this 38.20% right now. So at the open, price is either gonna take off without us, and we could potentially look to get on a retracement of the order block, or price is going to dip down let's get this potential buy off of here to get this reversal. Those are two scenarios that I'm looking for, because if price takes off at the open, I'm not gonna just hop in to hop in. I at least let it show me the willingness to go higher and wait for a potential retracement. And if I miss it, then no trade. Simple as that. Simple as that. Looking bullish though. Looking at NAS too. They both look like they have that willingness to go higher. NAS did clear these lows, tap into the order block. If anything, NAS 100 looks like it might have the cleaner move as of right now. Even though they did similar things, NAS had that real clean move, came down, had the engulfing after clearing these lows. That's cool. We got about 9 more minutes till the open. See what happens. Yeah, slowly but surely pushing.
That's 30 be doing those liquidity grabs so like the market opens. So.
Yeah, so I'm just waiting right now. Like I said, if it's bullish, it'll show us that it's bullish, and we'll potentially get a retracement. Because once it taps into 34,200, there will be a chance that it even rejects off of that.
I ain't trying to get clapped, bro. I know how those motherfuckers work.
Clap you up badly.
Got bears all like, oh, as soon as it gets to this level, I'm gonna short it. You know, got a 50-point stop. They take the liquidity from the stop losses, and then all of a sudden, smart money traders getting in at 33,800, fucking running it up to the PDH.
Yes, sir. That's ideally what we're trying to do.
Or at least the A's in session high. You know, one of those two targets are fine. Please, Lord, give us a good trade. If not, I will be happy with a 0% day. Honestly, I ain't trying to lose.
No losses, no W. No losses is a win in my book.
Yeah, just need to survive till tomorrow. And if that's a 0 day, and then back tomorrow to take about 3%, 4%. 1%.
Damn, a bad week for tech billionaires. Elon Musk lost 25 billion, Jeff Bezos lost 20 billion, and Zuckerberg lost 10 billion. Shit, that's like 1%. 1%. Lost about 1% in a day. Shit.
Bro, fucking. I was so happy I took out $1,500 or like $1,800 of crypto before, like 3 weeks ago.
Yeah, crypto falling right now.
Yeah, I have enough to pay my house rent. Well, the part I pay for the mortgage for 3 months. Plus, I'm working still for all my bills, so I ain't too worried. And plus, I funded this one personally for this next challenge. My grandma did the last one, and then the business is gonna start up the next one. But I'm like, you know what? I got skin in the game. I've been having skin in the game. I ain't give a fuck. I ain't quitting.
Facts. Let's see what happens. But what time frame you on? I'm on the 15-minute time frame on both charts. And how long y'all been trading? I've been trading for almost like 2.5 years, but I've been trading US 30 strictly for about 2 years.
They hear me, Andre?
Talk.
Can you hear me?
Yeah,
Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, they hear you.
Okay, I've been trading for like 2.5 years, but I did a little bit of everything. I didn't do options, but I did study it a little bit. That shit's a whole different engine in itself.
Yeah. It's like each industry, each like market is like a little bit different. Crypto, Forex, they're all a little different. But at the end of the day, if you could read a chart, you could do it all. The chart analysis skill set is the main thing.
And following Andre, being a part of Andre's mentorship, I think I've been a part of it for like 3-4. Well, last year.
That's probably been a little bit more than 3 months now.
A little over 3 months. 4
like
months.
4 or 5. Shit, it's probably getting there. Maybe. Nah, I wouldn't say 6. That's a little pushing it, but you're up there somewhere. Matter of fact, I could check. I could check.
I think it was October I started. October.
It might have been. I'm gonna see when that first. Where's Stripe? We got about 5 minutes till the open.
Check my card. I think I put on my card.
It was. Shit, hold on. Where you at? December 7th. Was it? No, that's different. Oh, no, December 7th. No, December 7th, you went lifetime. So
Yeah,
probably
I
like
paid $2 for
October.
that.
It's
Yeah,
probably like
so
October.
4 months, bro. Not bad. Like I
Not the
feel pretty
shit.
confident
You
in the
learned a lot
back.
for 4 months. And it's only been 4 months. 4 months ain't shit if you really think about it.
Yeah, dude, I'm barely starting to see how this fucking pair moves after 4 months. Fuck.
Takes time. Takes time. How much is 50 pips on Nas? If I were to get in at 1400. Not really a fan. Come on, reject. Don't push. Don't push, please. What do you guys think about currencies? Like what, Forex? Or just like overall, about the currencies overall? Like Forex, I don't really like Forex personally. That's just me. I like trading indexes, things that move fast, because at the end of the day, you need volatility to be in good trades. And that's where you're gonna be getting in the most trades when you have high volatility. Because when you have no volatility, you get stuck in areas like this, like in trade sessions like this. You don't want to be part of this shit. Cause ain't nothing gonna happen. You could be sitting in the trade, barely break even. But nah, volatility. But yeah, currencies is cool when you're first starting, in my opinion. It's a good way to learn. That's how I started. I started with Forex and learning currencies.
Oh. Higher highs, higher lows, lower highs, market structure. I learned that like one of the first things I learned. Oh, hey, Andre.
Dessert.
Seen some wicks. Rejection wicks
Yeah,
on the
I'm
5 minute.
just waiting right now. Slowly but surely.
I'm gonna get MetaTrader up.
I have it open on my computer. I'm gonna try to start taking it on my computer.
Ooh, I don't know how to do that, bro, yet. So I have to maybe like
What you
on
mean?
the computer, just hit the right click it or how?
Yeah,
I
it's
really
a
hit
buy sell, and you could just put the lot size in the middle. It's the same thing. If I were you, I would make your MetaTrader look more like your trading view chart though, so that's like so you can look at it easier. That's what I do.
do that after.
Like the only
After
here,
today.
look, I'll show you right now. Here, if you look at the zoom,
Got it.
look. That's all I have on mine. I just have it on the right of my screen. But look at the top. This is the lot size. It's 2 lots. So if I risk 50 points, buy or sell 50 points.
How did you put that there?
If you do Control T, yeah, Control T.
Fuck, I don't know what I did, bro.
I think it's Control T. Or the Windows button key. Windows button T. Try that.
Oh fuck. No, bro. I'll tap in. Insert. Let's see. Insert indicator objects.
Yeah, I don't really use it like that. The only thing I use on is like the lines, just so I can see the price points. Forex is so choppy. Yeah, Forex is, it has its days, has its months. You know, it's just like everything else. You know what I mean? Like towards like I would say spring, April, March. That's when things are probably starting to get a little bit better. But even just indexes, everything right now is just kind of garbage. Just hot dog water. That's all I can say about that. We got about a minute to the open. See what happens. Part of me does kind of want to go for a 60-point stop just because how wide it is. I kind of want to have a wide stop today. Let's see how we react. There's this 5-minute order block right here. We're gonna reject it, or we're gonna continue to go down to 33,800. I think 33,800 will be the ideal area still, but never know. But yeah, it's coming for them lows. Come on. Patience, man. 3,300. That's ideal. Nas is pushing. We'll see what happens with US30. If price starts to show willingness of wanting to reject again to the top side, like I said, we know the direction, so we could still end up taking that trade to the downside. We are below the 12 a.m. open, so right now would be our best ideal time to look for a trade. And I am keeping in mind we are at 34,000. 34,000 is right here, so we do have the big figure level. Part. I just got in. I'm gonna get in right here, anticipating that we're gonna reject 34,000. So I'm gonna have about a 50 pip stop loss. 30. So 33,980. Let's see. I just want to stay above 34,000 at least. Just the wicks right now is kind of a little iffy. But I'm going to be targeting the previous day's high. We're going to see. It's just the stop loss. I wish I kind of put a wider stop loss, honestly. Let's see what happens. Going long US30. Anticipating it to push higher. And it's just like real wicky. Yeah, this is like the stops. If I'm you, honestly, I would probably use a wider stop than 50 points because this is like real choppy. Oh, yeah, I just got stopped out. All right, so this one's an L. Let's see. It's probably going to come to 38,000. 38,000 will be the last. 33,800 will be the last trade. If that doesn't work out, then I'm done with the bullish idea. And just 2 trades and we out. Yeah, I think 33,800. I thought it was going to go higher just because Nas was showing the willingness, so we did start to reject 34,000. But
got into 2 positions, bro, just like you did yesterday. I hit it twice.
Bro, it'd be fucking you up. I'm telling you, bro.
Because you know what? I came up with a disclaimer, bro, for that first trade. And then again after the disclaimer for that first trade. And the first trade went through. It happens, bro. I'll be back tomorrow.
Yeah, it's all good, bro. Just take it as a lesson. Because that shit be fucking me up, too. We go for 5 minutes. Still a chance it could push higher right now, staying above. I'm gonna risk 60 pips instead this time. Alright, 1.6. I'm risking 60 pips this time. So 34.51. 34.51 minus 60. I'm gonna have a little bit wider, so 993. Damn, what is going on? US30, you're choppy.
Again, bro.
Bro, what is happening? The ranges are like so small.
I'm done. I already went down almost like 4%. I'm done.
Bro, I don't know what's happening with US30. Like the volatility is like crazy.
I gotta turn this off, bro, because I'll be back tomorrow on the cleaner setup. What the fuck?
Let's see.
For me personally, fuck that.
Yeah, bro, it's not even on you. The first shit, I'm telling you, fucks up your mental bad. Yeah, I just took my 2 L's. We won it done. I don't like the way it's moving, so it is what it is.
And that has a big wide ranges, bro. I should have done like a 2 lot.
Not even, bro. The ranges are so wide. Like Nas is playing out way nicer. It's just US30 wasn't that clean. That's really what it comes down to.
Yeah, grab that liquidity, like you said. Might go down to the 800 level, but maybe that's the discipline part I'm missing. Because now we have a high probability. We're only going to enter at the 33,800. Never tapped into it, and I took 3 trades, but that first trade was a double tap with the disclaimer. So
Yeah, double taps, bro. It'd be killing. I'm telling you, that shit. It'd be fucking me up a lot of the time too.
Wow.
And I know the price wants to push higher, so it's more or less the volume is like real weird. The range is small, not small, wide ranges, big wicks. There's only so
Indecisive.
much you could do trying to risk a certain amount.
Indecisive right now. Fuck. Okay, it happened. What the fuck? Good ass disclaimer put me in a bad position. Lost 2% on that one trade. No,
Yeah, it happens, bro. You can't win them all. You know what I mean?
yeah, I'm a journal, bro. Cause if I don't journal, then that's just
It's a noise.
that
Ready
is
for it? Mm-hmm. It better try to be acting crazy, but now we'll see what happens. Everything's bullish. I'm still long on it, so we'll see what happens. I think the best thing we could do going into this week is have wider stop losses, honestly, because the ranges are just crazy. Yeah, from 34,000, I think price will still shoot all the way higher, but we'll see. For 34,000, that's ideally where I want to see it go. Ideally, 100 pip stop loss. Previous day's high. That's the target. Now it's moving. It's just sometimes you can't catch that full thing. You know what I mean?
yeah. Are you gonna get in on a trade?
Now I already have it from the long at 34,000, so I just had 100 pip stop loss instead. I just lowered all risk, everything. So now it's wide enough to where I'll know if I'm wrong, and if it comes to at least 50%, I can still cut it off halfway, and I'll still be in profit. But I know I want to see. It's just the stop loss placement. Everything is just like you need to be like, look, price coming all the way back down again. It's this thing is real choppy, honestly. It's the type of thing where you would just have to hold because they already cleared the lows. So as long as it stays above 34,000, NAS is pushing. This just has a higher likelihood of going higher than lower. It's just more or less you gotta wait type of thing. Just have the wide enough stop to be able to hold that drawdown and just let it go. Yeah, I know what I want to see. It's just more or less. We'll see what happens. Because if it runs to previous day's high, I could potentially make everything back just with the one trade, even with the low losses, so with the small lot. So it's just about being patient. Wider stop, let it do what it got to do. NAS is showing the willingness to go higher, but it is rejecting 14,200. So we'll see. Yeah, it's coming down. Damn, US30's shit is bearish as hell. That's crazy. Price is so bearish. It's wild. Like even with 100 pip stop loss, still halfway drawdown. Like the ranges are wild right now.
EP previous day high.
Yes, sir.
34500.
Yeah, if I were you though, just leave it though. Ain't no point. Just because you're not in the right state of mind, especially after taking the losses. So it's better off you just come in again with a fresh mind.
Go to the gym.
Yes, sir. Yeah, I'm gonna let it run because honestly, I don't think we're gonna get that volume spike in right now. Oh, or maybe. But
US 30, motherfucker, dude.
bro, I'll tell you, it's been trash. That's why I've been trying to trade NAS here and there. Like look at NAS. NAS is nowhere near all this volatility. That's why when people ask, they be asking me to teach them US30. I'm like, bro, honestly, bro, you don't want to trade this shit, bro.
Right now. It's not clean.
It's just too volatile. Yeah, it's coming back down. Nas is rejecting too. Yeah, it's just not looking good. Yeah, it's just one of them days.
And we thought that was gonna be the reversal of that bullish engulfing.
Yeah, it is what it is. Took our L. On with it. It's not clear. Even though we wanted to see, we knew what we wanted to see. Sometimes you just can't get it. Like, look, Nas had that move we wanted to see, but it came up to 14,200 and just rejected. And then rejecting it made US 30 end up falling too. Yeah. But hey, best thing to do is just on with it. Come back again tomorrow with a fresh set of eyes. Can't win them all. This is all about managing risk at the end of the day. Let's see if it goes to that 33,800.
Yeah, it happens, bro. You know,
Clear this liquidity. We'll see how it runs.
better traders putting it out of the market, letting it do its thing.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, like it still has that willingness. Like if you look at the higher time frame, it's still it could still like yesterday. Look how big we had a wick from, big ass wick just from that low. Anything could happen. I know I'm bullish. It just sucks that it cleared the Asia session low now. So we'll see. We'll see if it pushes. I still think it's gonna push higher. It's just more or less you gotta wait and see what it ends up doing. Check lower time frame maybe. Yeah, lower time frames just turning into wicks, rejecting.
Yeah.
Hey, it's all learning process at the end of the day. All we could do is learn from all of this. Only thing we could do. Yeah, we just needed a wider stop loss, honestly. If we would have had a wider stop loss, we probably would have been able to see the trade failing more a little bit faster. But the fact that the ranges were so wide, it was just, how's your morning, Jay? It's alright. You was 30, kind of being a little bitch. FLMC tomorrow? Oh, yeah. Damn. Was there any news? Oh, we got news Wednesday. Yeah, like I know the willingness wants to go higher. I know the overall direction is more than likely going to be bullish. It's just more or less when it's going to be able to push from there. Like if we were on NAS, we would have ideally been looking to get in at the order block around here after we got this engulfing. We would have been able to at least get a 1-to-1, but US 30, nah, not clear at all. Let's see, come down to 33,800. Potentially fill in this fair value gap that I was talking about. Tap into it. That's where we get that reaction. If we don't get it there, then yeah, US 30 is just gonna melt. Economy's going to the garbage. Garbage bin. You want any win any trades? No, I'm like 2-0. 0-2. If that yeah, 0-2 makes more sense. 0-2. Yeah, let's see how it reacts at 33,800. If it don't react, well, that is what it is. We out. Yeah, it's about to fill it and see how price reacts. US 30. You're one sly guy. Let's see how he has his reaction. Nas is rejecting, coming back to that order block. Let's see, how's this look on the daily? Come down to 50% of that daily order block. See if we gonna get that reaction we're looking for. Maybe, maybe not. Maybe. We also got this breaker block to the left. So we'll see how it reacts. If it just keeps on pushing, well, it is what it is at that point. I haven't seen the market this bearish for so long, it's crazy. I'm just keeping in mind that yesterday was a bullish day, so even though it is trading real low, there's still always going to be that chance. Because yesterday, look at all this. We didn't get that move until 12 o'clock, but it reclaimed everything. Part of me does want to take the last trade with like even half the amount I risk, just so even if I win this trade, I'm only gonna risk ain't shit. But if I win the trade, I'm gonna be making at least half the losses back. I don't know if it's worth it. 33,800, rejecting this higher time frame, filled in the fair value gap. All right, I'm gonna get in 100 pip stop loss though, nothing lower, and if I lose this, I'm out. So my stop loss is gonna be a 724. Leave it at that. Gonna let it run throughout the day, anticipating price to run higher throughout the day. So we'll see what happens. If I take the L, I take the L. If I don't, well, I don't. But on that note, I'm gonna end it off here. I'm gonna just let it run though. This is gonna be more of a longer term, 100 pips. But if I were you, just stay out the market just because you took those losses. It's not even worth it. We'll be back again tomorrow. But on that note, I'm gonna end it off here. So we'll see what happens. I'll update in the Telegram on the trade, but we'll see what happens.
All right, Andre. See you later, homie.
All right, bro. But I'll talk to you. You be safe. Don't overtrade. Let's just go to the gym. Get a clear set of mind. We back tomorrow.
Okay.
All right, bro. You be safe.
Hey, bro.
But all right, y'all. We took our 2 little L's. I got the last trade running right now with a 100 pip stop loss. Anticipating price to run higher, but we'll see what happens. Only time will tell. But worst that could happen is I take the L. Best thing that can happen, I can win it, and we make our losses back. So on that note, I will see you guys tomorrow. Make sure you stay motivated by the fear of being average, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Yeah, it's rejecting, but we'll see. This is what I'm expecting. I'm expecting price to at least have a run at these highs, but we'll see. Anything can happen. Only time will tell. But on that note, make sure you like, comment, subscribe if you found this helpful. Make sure you join the Telegram to stay updated on the trades, and I'll see you guys tomorrow. This is just showing you guys everyone takes losses. Part of the game is just all about managing the risk. So on that note, I'll see you guys. Y'all be safe, and I'll see you tomorrow morning.